Thank you so much for joining me here. This is your weekly love reading for March 11th through 17th. We're moving through some major unification energies for the two of you. It's all coming in with the 5D new earth, this age of Aquarius energy that we're entering in. So it's literally a portal, is what I keep hearing, of the timeline shift that the two of you are moving through. And then in the new earth has the Holy Grail unions commencing, basically. So this is a process and the program that we've been processing through together into getting into this alignment for the new earth. And the more that we can continue releasing the old earth template of the unions of the two of you and aligning with the new energies, the new Holy Grail union of the two of you, that's the process that we're moving through. It's quicker it's going to get. It's definitely happening with the divine timing, the lunar cycles that we're on right now as well. I am hearing the North Node, which is in Aries. So this Aries season's coming up next week on the 20th. And we also have the Aries new moon eclipse in April. So these energies will really support the two of you and your union coming together. We do have for the overall energies the 7 of Pentacles for this week with soulmate. This is the two of you coming together. We do have great connection with that. And then the 5 of Cups. So this could be, again, processing through. I'm seeing it more as grounding in. So pushing away or moving away. It looks like actually moving on from the emotional healing that the feminine's been going through and getting more grounded and stable. For your connection. And this energy is you two being the same match. So this is a continuation of you two coming together. I feel like you two are definitely connecting together more in alignment. So if you are together in union already, I feel like it's growing stronger. The bond is growing deeper. You two are maybe more telepathically connected, more in agreement with things based on your own perception being in alignment of expansion in consciousness, expansion in belief systems that are more in alignment with the new earth. So it does feel like it's things are getting easier, the connections getting easier and stronger and deeper for the two of you. So we have for you the Ace of Pentacles. This is your thoughts towards the union. This is the offer coming in from the Most High as well of your union unfolding in the new earth. So this is the new beginning. We have open relationship with that. And then the 6 of Pentacles. And this is where you're moving on from the past. This energy was part of last week's reading. So things are getting to a 0 point with these past relationships. So you can have this new cycle of union with your divine counterpart. This can be cycles that the two of you have experienced together as well. So it can be different for everybody together, past lives, in union with other people. But what it's saying is now that you're getting to a 0 point and free of the past, so that you can have this fresh start. So emotionally here, getting way more stable. It looks like you are receiving the union coming in. You are receiving some things back to you. And I feel like for all of this emotional trauma that you've experienced, what you're getting back is getting way more grounded, way more stable, way more secure within yourself. It feels like an upgrade is happening for you as well, where you're more in your feminine leadership, more secure within yourself, more confident, more sovereign, because like that emotional 5 of Cups energy is like very much the victim, not in control. Things always happening to you, always hurting and in pain and suffering, right? So now it's like overriding that, more secure, more confident, get your powers back basically here as well. And so this could be coming back right now for you. So it could be like a callback of a lot of things right now so that you can move on and have this new beginning with your divine counterpart. But you're definitely being free. So if it's been energy vampires, narcissists, emotional manipulation, people that really took your energy, took your life force energy, emotional energy, your feminine energy, that's what would be coming back right now as well. And so that would also mean that the people that were, I'm hearing dialogue and dialect with that, the people that were taking from you and they were being charged up, they were in their power, they had your energy and stuff like that. That's also going to deplete out of them and come back to you. So you might see a shifting happening with certain people as well, as your energy is being called back to you right now and away from them. And we have the 7 of Swords in the emotional body. That would be the energy vampires I'm just talking about right now here, with Beauty Queen and then 2 of Cups. And you see with this 2 of Cups, it's with the same woman. Like, this is you coming back to yourself. You're getting your energy back, your vitality, your radiance, your goddess frequency. This was all what we were coding in the extended reading. So it's like these people that were hurting you, that were taking this from you, especially intentionally. They had just had full intentions to hurt you and take this beauty from you here. It's like your radiance, your light, could be health, definitely health, being seen. This is definitely the energy I was seeing in the extended reading last week. We just charged up so much of this goddess frequency and got it back in order, and the attraction point to that with your counterpart as well, getting that back into alignment. It's like really shifting into owning and embracing being this divine feminine Christ leader, the goddess, and not dimming that down, not hiding, not playing it small, the codependency, all of these sorts of things. It's definitely manifesting this week. It looks really good, that this full power is coming back. So it's like recognition of yourself, really embracing, whether you're male or female, really embracing like your feminine power, your alchemy, your ability to create, your being seen, being powerful, being strong, and not letting some of the energies we cleared and aligned were like the masculine. The masculine was really deterred from a divine feminine Christ, like shining bright, right? Be like very ego triggered about that. And also the Piscean age, distorted feminine, third party karmic energy was manipulating the masculine to actually reject the goddess, the divine feminine Christ. And so then the divine feminine Christ had to dim that down, right? To be accepted by the masculine, let the masculine be in charge, and kind of play games or control things behind the scenes, letting the masculine think it was all him, but it's really her, kind of ideas, like these kind of games that were played in the matrix system. And also like being put down for being exuding that feminine essence, and then also stepping into being that distorted feminine, right? So it's like an overly masculine feminine, and it's coming from an unhealthy state where we're overcompensating our power and being destructive on some sort of level. I think this is something like the feminist movement created that kind of system here as well. So I feel like there's a reshuffling going on is what I'm hearing, and an alignment. So we can being in our feminine frequencies, our natural state of being. And so it's not being depleted any longer. We can step back into that. We can, I think an alignment is necessary because we've not really been able to tap fully into that. And we've rejected it ultimately, right? Like society's rejected it. So now it's like figuring this back out right now, and also getting the alignment that this is what the point of attraction is going to be with your divine counterpart. So they went from like being opposing to that to desire. Now they're desiring that energy. It's the new earth as well. Like this is the goddess age. It's it's all of our environment in the 5th dimension, is all this creation, alchemy, getting back to the arts, getting back to that blissful prana, chi energy, sexual energy, and having it in healthy, strong, powerful, loving, pure, and holy ways, so rather than like temptation, lust, debauchery, succubus, incubus, and that kind of distorted feminine energy. So we're all getting back into alignment with that. It's coming through the pituitary gland is also what I'm hearing here as well. So the more the feminine can step into this, the more your counterpart's being attracted to this. This is kind of the shift that we're processing through right now. And then also it's like this week so far, what it's saying is getting that back, getting that alignment back, because other people did take that energy and use it for their agenda, manipulated it for their gains. And so we also have to figure out how to get our power back and do it in a healthy way as well, based on love and God, and restructure this feminine energy and like learn the right way to be using it. And so in the blocks, we do have the Six of Wands with mature woman. This is your ascension process for the feminine, and the Two of Wands. And so this is, I think, I'm hearing it as pure source alchemy. And again, I feel like this is learning to do it in a new way. So there is success coming through with this, being seen with the victory card as well as another big part of this. So how to come back and like expose yourself, share yourself with the world, share your goddess energy here. This is kind of the initiation process, the discovery. And she's got that skull in her hand. That's the Magdalene, that's the amygdala. And coming through this rites of passage, the sister to the rose, and bringing all this divine feminine Christ essence back into her hands, but also doing it in a mature, new earth way, an evolved way. So there's, I think, these cycles are completing, and there's a whole new opportunity now in the new earth to express this creator energy through us and femininity. And the earth is going through doing this exact thing too, right? We're all doing it together in the age of Aquarius here with success. That's where the victory card is. So I think this week it's like figuring out how to, with the mature woman especially, I feel like it's just saying it's got to be evolved, wiser, mature, and I think kind of grown, I don't know the words, but I know how it feels. It just feels like a grown, like a matured aged cheese, a matured wine. Like there's some time and growth in this that's required to make it like the best version of itself. And I feel like we're ready for that here. The next generation are ready for that is also what I'm hearing. But we also have to figure it out. So something with the Magdalene energy is very strong here, and the sister to the rose. So the amygdala would be connected to fears, PTSD, sexuality. So there could be some alignment coming in with that. I think it's definitely getting your power back over the PTSD and the motor neuron responses and the nervous system from these Seven of Swords, but also harnessing that sexual energy, chi, and using it in the correct way where it is pure and holy. It is based on love. It's not using sex for control. It's harnessing it and using it in a beautiful way that's more feminine, more pure, more goddess-like, right? So this is where we're going to figure this out basically. And this is the process that we're starting this week as this energy continues returning. So your action steps is the Eight of Swords with freedom and then justice here. So this justice energies coming in to set you free, set the feminine free here so she can become the new earth divine feminine Christ and unite with her new earth divine masculine Christ basically. And so things are happening very quickly. So there's more scales of balance showing up this week here for your union. I feel like it's just like one version of yourself to a whole another version of yourself. There's definitely, so the Eight of Swords could be the amygdala gland. Like you're going to be freed of being powerless and a victim to the Seven of Swords in your life. And shine. Like just shine bright, be this beauty queen, just not no F's given kind of, and not let that energy affect you, affect your glands, affect the body, affect your choices, your thoughts, and your emotions, and all of that stuff any longer. It's time to leave that behind and step into a new way of living And so we will focus on that in the extended reading, and however we can support the brain rewiring process that we're going through right now, an awakening that we're experiencing. That's because it seems like such a fast shift at this point, again, this week, it's like all of a sudden you were here this last week and now you're in this position this week. So flipping into a whole new way from the inverted matrix system back into order, right? So for your divine counterpart, we have home with the devil. Wow, the devil coming through. And then the 3 of Wands. So they're moving away from the devil here too. I feel like the home is connected to them coming home to you, your body as the home flesh vessel as well, them being attracted to this dark feminine energy. That's been a big thing, the old earth feminine that was controlling them and getting in the way of your union, moving away from that here as well, especially like bringing that home into the home environment and disrupting the family, like bringing a third party karmic energy and destroying the family unit because of that. So I'm hearing Wilshire Estates. So it does feel like this is all being succubus, incubus, I'm hearing too, is all being cleaned up out of your counterpart. So they're not going to be coming to you, the divine feminine Christ, with that debauchery energy here and bringing back that lust and temptation into your relationship, into you, especially if you're intimate. And they still have these things in their sexual and reproductive organs, their chakras, their mind, lures as well. So it's not going to taint you here either, because all this is cleaning up and getting into alignment right now. And so this energy cannot exist any longer. It cannot continue coming forward. They've got the King of Wands emotionally with long distance, and then the 6 of Wands. So that's good. You both have the 6 of Wands coming in here. But the King of Wands can be definitely that sexual energy here as well. But with it being the king and not the knight, I do feel like they have more control over this now. With the victory and the long distance, they have power and control over their sexual energies, and probably a maturity on this level as well, security. I feel like they've moved past this. There's definitely an awakening. So it's like honoring and loving and respecting the divine feminine Christ, putting her first, not wandering eyes, not disrespecting the divine feminine Christ. Like, it's full honoring her from the mature divine masculine Christ perspective, and treating her as an equal. So I feel like they're already there this week. They're moving actually away from clearing that up within themselves. So I think I'm hearing it as like they're harnessing their life force energy, their chi. There's so much sexual energy that came through last week for the extended reading, and really their point of attraction on that level to come into Hieros Gamos union. We did a lot around that too. So I feel like this is very good, that they're more prepared for actual alchemical union with you now, and physically ready here as well to mate. And we have in the blocks the King of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles and control. And so this 4 of Pentacles, it says releasing, taking back your power, and kinky in the bedroom. So I think getting more grounded, more stable, more open. So it feels like this week is about really solidifying this energy within them now and maturing as well, evolving and disengaging from that old system, and taking their power and energy back from it. And finances, root chakras, security, stability, like the foundation, the home, this sector of their life, that this is the alignment coming together for them. It just feels like it's already happening. They're just moving through the process of this, and it feels very physical, material manifestation of this alignment for them. Maybe we've been processing it on the mental body, the emotional body, the spiritual body. This is definitely the physical body this week that they're making sure this devil energy is not carrying on with them in their physical life into your relationship. So I feel like they're cleaning up their energy as well. There could be some home clearing that they're doing, clearing objects, clearing stuff up out of their house, and maybe patterns and habits and addictions and stuff along those lines. Making physical changes to improve themselves this week, and it's so they don't shut themselves down. It's like this devil energy was blocking them from that intimate, secure relationship together and life together. So that wall has to come down here for them this week. They're at that point though. The alignment's already happening, so I feel like they need to take steps though to complete this in their reality, however. So whatever that's going to be for them, and their action steps we do have is money. So again, security, stability, home, like this energy would keep them in a state of depletion, especially in these root chakra related areas of their life. They've been going through a whole overhaul with that the past 2 years. So their final outcome is connected with money and the Hierophant and the 9 of Swords. And I'm hearing like swinging left and right and back and forth. So only financial gains. So it's about moving forward here, whole within themselves, secure it with this foundation created, and keeping it consistently moving without tripping, without going left or right, veering off the path. Even just a little bit, this has to be very secure and controlled, and they have to be very aware, I feel like, of this energy and how to ensure that they keep moving forward with their life without retracting or falling off the wagon for a weekend, or something like that. It just feels like a fine tuning right now, to ensure that they're in full control of what used to control them. They've eliminated it. They're continuing to get rid of this thing out of their life and take back their power from it, and have consistency with that as well. Choosing the higher path with the Hierophant, the higher path of union with you instead. And even though it's like a solo path, so they're definitely probably going against the grain, going against the way that they've lived life here, but the consistency is what will get to the end results here, to this 10 of Pentacles, and to union with you. So I feel like the 7 of Swords and the Devil, like these are just two different, like it's the same thing coming in from different, in different ways, that it would always be a third party karmic in your relationship. It would always create separation. So the final outcome we do have is the King of Pentacles, which is really good, with the Ace of Pentacles. So we got both Ace of Pentacles coming through, but with obstacles as the last card here. Blocks and pathways and delays. So we want to get rid of the blocks this week here, which is the Devil and the 7 of Swords for the two of you. So this path is clear. You two can continue forward consistently, easily, right? And this is the opportunity that's being offered this week. This is the new way, the new cycle. I think this obstacle is like literally right in front of you two this week, and it's here to clear up this week, and that's happening. It's about getting this alignment basically for the two of you. So that's really good to see here. A lot of power coming back now. Definitely like the opportunity of this new cycle in the new earth is here, right? It's here, it's manifest right now. So especially with the Pentacles, that means it's physically manifesting this week. So just to continue moving forward with the shift, right? As I was saying, we're shifting timelines, right? And getting the things out of the way from the old earth. These are old earth things. This is the patterns that you two came here actually to clear and get out of the way. So you two can have this union unfolding, and you're at the end now of that. So clearing it out of your health is also what I'm hearing, which I think some of that might be like in the mind, in the nervous system, you know, the rewiring of the brain and these sorts of things. So we are going to be working with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card deck. There is actually a lot of path cards in here, and I think cards that will support removing this block basically. So if you'd like to join us, we will be helping you both and your union clear the blocks out of the way. It's a shamanic God code healing we do in the extended reading. So we get more cards, go deeper into the reading with more information on this week, as well as clear, heal, align, activate, and attune everything that will support the two of you this week to continue forward into union together. Again, if you didn't do last week's, it would be very beneficial, I feel like, to support especially your divine counterpart this week, and for you to get back into your feminine energy. It was such a good extended reading that's so powerful and much needed. And then we will process again with this week to continue on to supporting the two of you coming together. I do list down below some of the energies. If you'd like to join us, the Vimeo link is down below as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you and have a very blessed week. Take care.